Hello everyone. Today I'm going to teach you how to have your patch over your visuals using a simple chroma key technique and siphoner application. So let's get started. If you download Siphoner, it's a free app that lets you share as a siphon texture something on your screen. For example, I don't know, your dock. Or if I open a window, now I have the window share as a siphon texture. So if I open an empty patch, and let's add the synth default, and a siphon client, automatically I have now here my Finder window. So what happens if I choose Max instead of the Finder window? Now I have the Max window here, and as you can see, this is not quite okay. I can see here that my Max window is this resolution. So I'm going to change my render to HD resolution, and I'm gonna hide the toolbars. So now I have actually the patch as a texture. If I'm going full screen, I have the patch here, but I can select anything because it's the floating window, it's not the patch. So be careful with that. And you can see that if I move something on the patch, it's automatically updated in the floating window because basically Siphoner is sharing this window as a texture, and I'm receiving it inside Max with a Siphon client module. There's also another software called Screen Capture Siphon. I remember this is a shareware software, so maybe you just want to use Siphoner that is free, but Screen Capture Siphon it's actually better software. But one thing that's cool about Siphoner is that it has a cropper built-in, because you can see here that I have the menu bar with the title of the patch, and I really don't want that in my visuals. So if I go to Siphoner again, you can see that here is a crop section, so I'm going to start cropping from the top. Alright, maybe that, just 25 pixels, and now I don't have the menu bar anymore in my visuals. So let's do something cool. For instance, having something behind the patch. So what I usually do is to paint the background of the patch with green. So I'm gonna change the colors of the patch to standard green. And alright, so I'm gonna hide the toolbars again. And now it's just a thing of adding the chroma key module and plugging this here. And now I'm just going to send this over here. And now we can have the visuals behind. I'm gonna change this to, alright. So now you can see that I have my patch over the visuals, and something obviously is that if you are using a chroma key green, if in the colorizer the green section it's going to be transparent. So so you can see I can actually still moving stuff here, and it's updated on the window. If this freezes, you just click on the Siphoner app and come back again to the patch. I recommend you, if you can, if this, you can leave it like there or somewhere that it's not minimized. So okay, so we have now the patch over the visuals, but something cool about doing this is that you can actually use your patch as a way of generating interesting visuals, and that's something pretty cool because no one use, or really few people use the patch as a way of creating moving images. So one thing that is obvious to do is to add an offset plus rotation module and do some feedback stuff here. So now you can see that I'm leaving there a trail of my offset mass rotation module. But if I zoom out a little bit, now I have the classic feedback trails effect. So you can do things like this, or rotate your patch and or zoom in to have this smog going to you. And if you let's put clear mode, let's put the clear BAM mode, um, so it doesn't repeat. Let me zoom, because you can put mirror and it's going to be mirrored. I just want the clear BAM mode. Okay, so now we have the infinite patch. We have the infinite patch here. Alright, so maybe we can do another thing, maybe just adding operator 1, and after that, this is pretty cool because you can move stuff and you have the feedback of that module. And let's plug an inverter before the offset plus rotation, so let's put this to 1, and now we have an inversion of the colors in each iteration of the feedback loop. And so you can see the colors of the modules change to their invert color, and this is another really common technique on the feedback loop. And of course you can just don't work with the patch and just have your visuals in the back. I'm gonna pause the video now and use a patch I have to show you this. So for instance, now I have this configuration inside one of the patches from the patch book. So it's pretty cool because you can live patch and people actually can see how is that you build a patch from scratch, and that's pretty interesting. So hope you enjoy this, and thanks for watching.